Alright guys, this is take 3. Hopefully I have no mishaps this time. Anyway, what is up guys? Virginia the Buckeye Gamer here. And the reason I say the third take is the last couple of times I've had mishaps in the video and I had to start over. But anyway, I'm back from my hiatus. Excuse me, Annette, if you can't tell, I'm a little nasally. I've been battling some sort of cold or flu bug the last few weeks, and I have not felt well enough to make a video. So, anyway, so this is actually something I've been wanting to do for a while, and that is my demonstration on how to play Japanese N64 cartridges on your North American console. So you're going to need a few things to get started here. So obviously, of course, you're going to need your Nintendo 64 console. This is just my regular charcoal black North American N64, same one I had as a kid. And then you're going to need just any old whoops, uh-oh. Dropped my, thankfully I got those. So you're just going to need a North American N64 cartridge. I just got this one for $1, again, just solely for the purpose of this demonstration. And just so I don't lose the backing on this one, you're going to need a Japanese N64 cartridge as well. This is one from my own personal collection called 64 Ozumo, which is just a sumo wrestling game. I thought that was an interesting concept, so that's why I picked that up. Now, on a side note, though, I don't know if this is even worth mentioning, but for my Japanese N64 games, because I do have several, I like to get them complete in box. Don't ask me why I'm a little more nitpicky about that, I just am. But anyway, so one thing I do want to make mention of here, too. Now, the reason why N64 consoles are region-locked is actually an artificial barrier, so to speak. So I'm first going to show you, I don't know how well you can see it with the lighting and just where the location is here, but if you take a good look at the cartridge slot on here, you're going to notice two little plastic nubs on the corners. And basically what that does is it causes the cartridges to fit perfectly, or not fit perfectly, depending on the region. And then I'm also going to show you, because and also for ease of use, I did semi-take these cartridges apart just because these screws are a pain in the rear. You're going to notice on the back here, this is my North American cartridge. You're going to notice the corners have these little indents in them. So again, this will fit perfectly in a North American N64 console. Likewise, on the back of my Japanese N64 cartridge, you're going to notice the nubs are a little wider and more inward. So again, that'll fit perfectly in a Japanese N64 cartridge, or console rather, but I don't have a Japanese console. So what we're going to do is, to keep things simple, we're going to be switching the backs on these, and I will show you here in just a second. I don't know actually if this will fit. So we're just going to take this console here. Like I said, I have the screws off the back. You're going to notice it fits in there perfectly, okay? So we're going to take that out. And then I'm actually going to take the screws out of my Japanese cartridge here so they don't fall out and get lost. Because I know I would be very mad at myself. Because then you're also going to notice here, see if I can get a good view on this. Doesn't fit. So like I said, we're just basically going to switch the back of these. Now you can actually take your N64 console apart and mod it that way. I'm not very comfortable doing that personally. That's just a little too hands-on for me, and I have a tendency to break things when I get too invasive like that. So anyway, taking the cartridges apart, so I'm just going to show you the front here side by side. And then you're going to notice the back here, and the chipset and the connectors are virtually the same. Now I'm not going to take obviously this part off here, but you can tell just by looking in there everything's identical. So what we are going to do here is, this is the back from my North American cartridge, and then we got 64 Ozumo here. We're just going to put this back on just like so, fits perfectly. And then we are going to get these really annoying screws back in here, because again, I had to take them off camera because they were just a pain in the butt to mess with. So Fortunately, I think they're a little easier to actually get back on. So, let's see. Yeah, that's definitely a lot easier to do. So, see if we can, without having to set this down, because I really do not want to do another take here, guys. Alright, if I can at least get one screw in where it should be good. Okay. That's not 100% in there tight, but it'll work for what we got here, so. Alright. So again, I'll tighten these a little more off camera, but basically, there you go. So Japanese N64 cartridge with the North American backing to it. So there's my console. Fits perfectly, guys. All right. So with that being said, in my next video, which I will have up in a day or two because I'm actually going to go record it now, we are going to be demonstrating North American gameplay video versus Japanese gameplay. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'm really excited, looking forward to it, getting back in the swing of things full time, at least having 1 or 2 videos up a week. I just have to take time when I have time off work to record videos. But anyway, hopefully you guys like this. It's been one of my favorite videos to do to date. But hopefully you like it. If you do, leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys later. Keep on gaming.